Hey guys, this is Bob for iGyaan, and today we're going to be checking out the new Blackberry Q5. Now this phone retails for a price of 24,500 rupees, and you'd expect it to be at least half of the Q10, but it's not. It's only about 7 to 8,000 rupees cheaper than the Q10. And the Q5 is a Blackberry OS 10 equipped smartphone from the company, and it also has a touchscreen along with a full-size Blackberry keyboard. Now you do have a couple of unique features on this, like you have a 3.1 inch 720 by 720 pixel TFT LCD display. You also have multi-touch input and gesture control, the elusive Blackberry keyboard that everyone likes, so you can quickly type in your messages and your BBMs. But the backside of the device clearly is indicative of this being a cheaper variant, and you do have a unibody construction, so you do have ports for your SIM cards and micro SD cards, etc. Now, if you take a look around the device, you'll see that you have a very typical Blackberry smartphone sort of layout. So you have a 3-inch touchscreen that turns on when you just swipe your finger across it. On the left, you have your ports and your SIM card slots. On the bottom is the speaker and the microphone. On the right side is the volume control along with the convenience key in the center of it. On the back of the device, we have a 5 megapixel camera, which does let you do some video as well. And the overall build quality is not up to par that we'd expect. In fact, if you compare it with a 5,000 rupee or $100 Nokia 501, you'll see that the device, which is the Nokia 501, has a better build quality in terms of appeal overall. So BlackBerry has really let us down in terms of build quality. At least the back cover looks really cheap and shoddy in comparison to something like we saw on the Blackberry Q10, which was a really powerful looking device, or a really sturdy, strong looking device. However, the overall feel and the form factor of the device is good. The responsiveness from the screen is also great. As you can see, just quickly tapping on the screen enables the display as well. And you can see the multitasking panel over here. You swipe right to go to all your applications. You can download an array of applications from the BlackBerry store, but you still have a lot of apps that are missing in BlackBerry 10. And the App Store is nowhere near Android, iOS, or even Windows Phone for that matter. Now you do get your notifications in the top screen, but you can't swipe in your notifications. You just get information that you have a couple of notifications, and then you swipe left to go into your notifications, see that you have text messages, calls, Blackberry messages, etc. So all those things can be seen from the notification panel. We would have liked a quick toggle of sorts, which is not available on the device. And the multitasking panel is pretty good, and we really did not get a chance to check out BBM because honestly, I don't know anyone who's on BBM anymore. And the couple of guys that I do know, I'm not really in touch with them. So I don't have any contacts on BBM, so we couldn't really check out BBM. But you get interesting features on Blackberry Messenger. If you're still using BBM, you have the capability of sending voice messages, video messages, etc. So in terms of that, BBM still works great, and for those who are using it, it is fantastic. The browser has been improved a lot over previous generation of browsers, and you get quick browsing, quick access, and a really responsive experience from the device itself. BlackBerry is usually known to have slow browsers, but in this scenario, you'll see that the browser is pretty fast and snappy, and it loads up websites really quick. Scrolling through, pinching in, pinching out, everything seems to work just fast enough. So if you're using a BlackBerry phone and want to use a good browser, the Q5 will not be much of a disappointment. compass, which was completely off track, pointed in completely wrong directions. We did try and synchronize it with the gravitational field by spinning it around like it suggested on the page, and it got messed up even further. So the compass on board doesn't seem to be working for us. It's pointing in completely wrong directions. You get lots of BlackBerry applications, including file editors, etc. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to play a game so that you get a basic idea of how gaming is going to be on this. You also get access to YouTube and videos, etc. So you can watch a bit of video playback on the device, which seems to be working just about fine. The screen is really reflective and it captures in all the information, or it reflects off all the information and light, as you can see. So it's really difficult to view the screen outdoors, especially. The brightness levels are not so high. So it's really a bother to use the screen outdoors. The keyboard is really nice. You have tapered edges. Your thumb indents into the keyboard. Really nice and easy to use. The keys are fairly spaced apart. Once you get used to the keyboard, you'll be really typing fast. Not too fond of the back cover. It attracts a lot of oil and fingerprints, although it is a matte sort of finish, but it has this texture that looks really oily, even though it's not. It appears to be like a young fat kid who eats a lot of oily things, lots of fried things. So it just shows up on the back of the device. Overall, the Blackberry Q5 is essentially for those who want to do quick mails, still need Blackberry Messenger, and don't want to spend up to 35,000, 40,000 for a Blackberry 10 device. It's a cheaper variant for Blackberry. It is for 24,500 rupees. But if this is going to be your primary device, and if you don't have work-related features, and if you don't really need BBM, in fact, BBM is going to be coming to Android really soon. So if you don't need all of those features, and if you don't need a keyboard, you can get great Android devices that offer you a lot more features for that price. But as far as keyboards are concerned, you get not a lot of options. You get the Blackberry Bold series from Blackberry 7 or BB7 days. So in case you want to get one of those phones, you can get those as well. Would offer better build quality definitely, and better features compared to the Q5. So I'm kind of lost in the middle. If you want the latest edition of Blackberry, then this is the cheapest option that you get for the time being. But if you want a better phone, you can go in for a better Blackberry device itself. You have lots of Android options, and in fact, you can even get the iPhone 4S for about 25,000 rupees, about 20,000 rupees in their exchange offer. So you might have to consider a lot of options before you go in for this device, unless it is essentially crucial for you to get a Blackberry device. So if you have any questions, queries, do drop them in the comment section below. Do check us out on Facebook, Twitter, Google+. Make sure you subscribe to us on YouTube, youtube.com/iGyaan, youtube.com/iGyaan TV for iGyaan Networks. Bharat Nagpal checking out the Blackberry Q5. I'll see you guys next time.